Hi everyone, I'm very excited to share my first design team project with you, and this is for Ivyshutters, which is owned by Laurie, and she has an Etsy shop where she sells beautiful digital kits. And the kit that I've used this month is the Speakeasy Street kit, which is a Roaring 20s kit. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'll leave all the links below to her shop and her Facebook page. She also has an Ivyshutters printables page as well. So they'll all be down below in the description box. So I really loved this kit as soon as I saw it because I love the 1920s anyway. I love Art Deco and Art Nouveau. I love the architecture and the furniture, and you know, everyone was just dressed so elegantly, all the ladies and men. It was a very different time. So yeah, I've really enjoyed working with this kit. So I'll tell you about the journal. I made a cardstock. I used cardstock, black cardstock for the cover, and I've reinforced the spine with another piece of black cardstock, and it measures 8 1/4 by 5 1/4, and it has a 1 1/4 inch spine. On the spine I've used a piece of black lace, and then I added this lovely black sequin trim, and then on the front I used this image because I just thought it looked so romantic, and I've used ice stickles on the butterfly, and then I used a nice little blingy type button here, and it has an elastic band closure. And then on the back I used this paper and just added a little cutout from the digital papers there. So this one got quite chunky. So have a look on the inside. I did use some other scrapbook papers that I had in my stash. This was a die cut that I've embossed with some white embossing powder. And these are a couple of the journal cards. You get quite a lot of journal cards, some smaller ones, bigger ones, and there's also a couple of envelopes. And then this page I put in on the first page because I thought you could write a title there. Also did some stamping throughout. The kit also comes with some nice lined paper for writing on. And the stamps that I used here, they're from Graphic 45. I don't think there's a name on the packet, so I couldn't tell you that. All the papers have been tea dyed. Here I used a nice piece of silver trim, and in the side pocket, this is one of the bigger journaling cards. This one I actually glued together, but some of them I left so that you could open them up. And then this is a real piece of vintage ephemera from the 20s. And it's part of an invitation. It's in French. So absolutely gorgeous images. A bit more stamping and some lined paper. Here this is just a little piece that I cut out from some of the paper that I've cut with my decorative scissors. And this is a guest check, which I've just backed with some blank music sheet paper. And here, this is another piece from the paper that I've fussy cut, and I just left this as a little pocket here and stamped a lady on there, and that's just a little extra place for some journaling. Also lots of places for writing, and I love how the doily patterns came up on some of the papers. This is one of the pockets. I've actually glued this one down, and that's one of the bigger journaling cards, which I've just inked the back with a vintage photo. This is a piece of music sheet paper that comes from the 20s, and it's a song called Calling the Heart. So that's quite delicate. This is a little pocket here for some extra storage, and here I just added a piece of gold braiding and added another little journal card, which has been backed with tea-dyed paper. This is an image that I got from an old book, and I scanned it into my computer, and it's actually a fashion image, and at the bottom it actually has the dresses that they were wearing, and really nice piece of ephemera to keep. Now, I've actually put this as a freebie on the Junk Journal Junkies. I think it's on the chat group. I've left a link there if you wanted to print that out. That's another little tag. This one I didn't glue together, just stamped and inked that. And then here I made a little pocket, and I gathered up some lace and added some bling, because I was thinking a lot of the ladies, I've seen a lot of videos where people are doing the little ruffles with the fabric and paper, and they're usually sewn together. So I thought, well, if you didn't want to get your sewing machine out, or you hadn't got a sewing machine, that this would be another nice way of just gluing it down, gathering it up and gluing it, and just adding a bit of bling there. So these are some tea-dyed tags that I made, and I just added a flower and lace and a bit of bling, and that's another journaling tag. These are one of the bigger tags. And here I made a pocket and added another piece of braiding. This is another one of the larger tags. And then this is an index card that I've just put some ribbon at the top and stapled that on there. This is the other large pocket that's in the kit. And that has a tag inside it, or journal card, whatever you like to call it. So that could always be glued in as well, but I just think it's so pretty on the back, I didn't want to glue them in. And this is one of my favourite images in the kit. I just love that. This is the second signature. Here I added a little paper bag, and this is another little piece of ephemera that I found in my stash, and that's a little cigarette card, and that's from 1925. Here I added some bling, well, some trim with some little discs on it. That's another tag. Another index card. That's another journal card. Here I made another pocket with some more of the gathered lace and bling. Just to show you a close-up of that. This is another tag or journal card from the kit, and that's another tag that I made. Made another little side pocket here, and this is another journaling card, but I glued this one together. I love how the staining came out on that paper. This is another piece from the one of the pages from the kit with another tag. And here I used another die cut which I've embossed with black, and I just add some feather, a little feather and a couple of flowers, and that's another journal card. And here's another pocket, just add a little bit of bling decoration there. And this is also a cutout from the paper, which I've just fussy cut and glued on there. And the other side of the paper bag, that's just a little piece of leftover paper again, which I've folded up and used my fancy corner punch. And that's another journal card from the kit. It's another journal card. That's another one that I didn't glue together. And that's the back. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon. Bye.